Ever get that feeling?
Yeah.
You send out your resume and then nothing. Crickets.
Yeah, I can feel like you're just shouting into the void.
Exactly. So in this deep dive, we're going to explore how to make your resume stand out. We'll be diving into AI-powered strategies, specifically ChatGPT and Gemini.
It's exciting stuff. AI can really help you cut through the noise and get noticed.
That's the dream, right?
Yeah, and we're not talking about replacing your actual skills or experience, of course.
Right.
But AI can help you amplify them in ways that really resonate in today's job market.
Now, the source material we're looking at today, it's a guide on using these AI tools.
Okay.
And one thing that jumped out at me is how much it stresses having your own resume foundation already in place before you even think about AI.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like building a house. You wouldn't start with the fancy light fixtures before you even have a solid foundation.
This is true.
That framework.
Yeah.
The same goes for resumes. Gathering all your detailed work history, skills, accomplishments. Having target job descriptions, it's crucial.
Because that gives the AI something substantial to work with.
Exactly.
So it's not just a matter of like plugging some info into an AI and getting a perfect resume back out.
Not at all. Think of it more as a collaboration.
Okay.
You provide the raw material, your unique experiences and expertise,
Right.
and the AI helps you shape it, refine it, so it has the maximum impact.
This guide starts with ChatGPT. A lot of people are familiar with it as that chatbot.
Right?
But how does it actually help with resumes?
Well, at its core, ChatGPT is this large language model. It's been trained on huge amounts of text data. So when it comes to resumes, it can analyze yours, looking at language, structure, even formatting. But what's really cool is that it can suggest tailored key phrases and industry-specific keywords, the kind that align with the roles you're targeting.
So it's not just about making your resume look nice. It's about making it speak the language of those algorithms.
And the hiring managers, too, yeah.
Exactly.
For example, if you want a project management role in tech, just saying managed projects might not cut it.
Right.
ChatGPT could suggest adding things like agile methodologies, Scrum, or Jira.
To show you really know your stuff.
Yeah, you're not just talking the talk, but you've actually walked the walk.
Love it. And ChatGPT can help you work that proof right into your resume.
And here's where things get even more interesting. ChatGPT can also help optimize your resume for those applicant tracking systems.
The dreaded ATS.
Yeah, they're like the gatekeepers of the job search process.
Because you got to get past them to even have a human look at your resume.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're designed to scan for specific keywords and phrases. And ChatGPT can analyze job descriptions, industry trends to help you identify the crucial keywords, and then it helps you integrate them smoothly into your resume.
So instead of just hoping your resume makes it through, you're being strategic about it.
Yeah, you're giving your resume that secret handshake to get past the bots and into the hands of a real recruiter.
Okay, so we've got ChatGPT as our keyword guru and ATS whisperer. But where does Gemini come in? I'm really intrigued by this benchmarking concept the guide talks about.
Ah, yes. Gemini takes the analysis even further. ChatGPT helps you refine the content of your resume, but Gemini focuses on strategy. Imagine having access to a database of all the top-performing resumes in your field.
That'd be amazing.
That's basically what Gemini provides. It analyzes industry trends and compares your resume against those high-achieving examples.
So you see how you measure up against the all-stars, but in a way that helps you improve your own game.
Exactly. Gemini can highlight areas where your resume might be lacking, like specific skills or experiences that are highly valued in your target industry. Maybe there's a certain type of project you haven't highlighted, or a technical skill that's suddenly in high demand.
And I'm guessing it's not just about pointing out the negatives. Gemini can probably also uncover those hidden gems in your experience that you haven't fully showcased.
Absolutely. Maybe you've got this unique combo of skills that's not common in your field. Or you led a project that had a huge impact, but you downplayed it on your resume. Gemini can help you identify those strengths, and then it suggests ways to make them stand out.
So we've got ChatGPT acting as our resume coach, the keyword expert. Then we have Gemini providing that strategic overview, benchmarking your resume against the best.
That sounds incredibly powerful.
It can be, definitely, but it's still your story to tell. The AI is just there to help you tell it in a way that's clear, compelling, and aligned with what employers are looking for.
Okay, so we've laid the groundwork here for understanding these AI tools,
Right.
but how do we actually integrate these insights and recommendations into our resume? That's what we'll be tackling in the next part of the deep dive. Okay, so we've got all these AI-powered insights from ChatGPT and Gemini. Now, the big question is, how do we actually put all this into practice? How do we work it into our resumes without sounding like, robots?
Right, that's the art of it, the integration.
The guide really emphasizes this, that AI should be a tool, not a dictator.
I like that.
So it's about balance, right? You're leveraging those AI insights, but you're still maintaining your own unique voice and style.
Because I can imagine someone just copy-pasting every AI suggestion and ending up with this resume that sounds super sophisticated but totally lacks personality.
Exactly. It's robotic. We want to avoid that. Think of the AI more like a brainstorming partner. It offers suggestions, points you in the right direction.
I see.
But ultimately, you're the writer, the storyteller. You're shaping those suggestions into a cohesive and compelling narrative.
So it's that sweet spot, right? Data-driven optimization meeting human creativity.
Yeah.
Could you give us an example of what that integration process might actually look like?
Sure. Let's say ChatGPT suggests using keywords like cloud-based solutions and digital transformation in your summary statement.
Okay.
Now, instead of just sticking those terms in there randomly, think about how you can naturally weave them into a sentence that actually describes your experience and aspirations.
Yeah, you want it to flow.
Yeah.
It's got to sound natural. So instead of saying, like, I'm proficient in cloud-based solutions and passionate about digital transformation,
Right.
you could say something like, I thrive in fast-paced environments where I can leverage cloud-based solutions to drive digital transformation initiatives.
There you go. Yeah.
It's subtle, but it makes a big difference.
Huge difference. And remember, while AI is super helpful with keywords and formatting, your resume should really be highlighting your real accomplishments.
Right, the impact you've made.
Exactly.
Numbers speak volumes.
Oh, for sure. Instead of just saying, managed a team, quantify it, managed a team of 10, exceeding project deadlines by 15%, that kind of thing.
Yeah, those details jump out.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to showcase those soft skills too,
Yeah.
Leadership, communication, problem solving.
Right.
These are highly sought after qualities that you can weave into those experience descriptions.
The guide also mentions getting feedback from an actual human, even after using AI.
Yeah.
Why is that step so important?
Well, because even with the AI, a fresh pair of eyes can catch things that you might miss.
Sure.
Like a typo, an awkward phrase, or maybe a section that needs to be clearer.
It's like having an editor for your book. You think it's perfect, but
Yeah.
that outside perspective can really make a difference.
Exactly. So find a trusted friend, a career counselor, maybe even a professional resume writer.
Right.
They can give you valuable insights and help you really polish that resume.
Okay, so we've got our AI-optimized resume. It's been reviewed by a human. Are we done? Can we hit send and watch the interview requests roll in?
Well, not so fast. Here's the thing about resumes. They're not static documents. Job markets and technologies are constantly evolving, so your resume has to evolve too.
Well, it's not just a one-and-done thing. You can't just set it and forget it.
No way. The guide is really clear about this. Treat your resume like a living document. That means updating it regularly. New experiences, skills, accomplishments, all of it.
So how do we keep it current? Do we have to go through that whole AI process every time we do a new project or learn a new skill?
Well, this is where AI can really be helpful. Remember, ChatGPT and Gemini, they can be your partners in keeping your resume up to date and aligned with the job market.
Like having a constant feedback loop.
Exactly. So let's say you got a new certification, learned a new technology, or led a project that shows off a new skill. You can feed that info right back into ChatGPT and Gemini, see how they recommend incorporating it into your resume.
It's like having a personal career advisor right in your pocket,
Yep.
constantly helping you optimize for success.
I love that. And by combining that power of AI with your own initiative, your authenticity, you can create a resume that not only gets noticed, but truly represents your unique value.
This has been so insightful. We've talked about preparing that resume foundation, leveraging ChatGPT for keywords and ATS, using Gemini for benchmarking and getting those strategic insights.
And we've emphasized that AI should enhance your resume, not replace your own voice and accomplishments.
Right. AI is a partner, not a replacement.
Exactly. So as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the biggest takeaway you want our listeners to remember as they start their AI-powered resume journey?
Good question.
I'd say this. AI can provide incredible insights and streamline the process, but it's your story. Embrace the tech, but don't lose sight of that human element.
Perfectly said. AI as a partner, not a replacement. Now, before we let our listeners go, what's one final thought you'd leave them with as they explore this world of AI-powered resumes?
Well, think about this. In this sea of resumes, all competing for attention, what unique skills or experiences can you highlight to really captivate a potential employer? What makes you stand out?
That's a powerful question.
It brings us back to the heart of it all, right? A resume is about showcasing your unique value, your potential.
I love that.
Mm.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground today, from preparing that resume foundation to integrating those AI insights to keeping your resume fresh and relevant as you move forward in your career.
And most importantly, we've emphasized that AI can be a game changer, but it's not a magic bullet.
Right, it's about using it as a partner, not letting it take over completely.
Exactly. It's all about combining technology with your own drive and creativity and all those unique things that make you, well, you.
On that note, we'll leave you with that question from our expert. In this world of AI-powered resumes, what sets you apart? What unique skills, experiences, or perspectives can you bring to the table that will make you the candidate employers can't resist?
Yeah.
Think about it, explore it, and let your true self shine through in your resume, your interviews, and everything you do.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic advice. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Till next time, happy job hunting.
It's so easy to get caught up in all the technical stuff when you're working on your resume. But in the end, it really comes down to your story, your experiences, your passions. That's what really connects with an employer.
Think of it this way. AI can help you get your foot in the door,
Right.
but it's those human qualities. That's what really lands you the interview and then the job.
It's finding that balance where AI optimization meets genuine self-expression. Exactly. And that's really what we've been talking about in this deep dive, giving you the tools to take control of your job search, using these amazing AI tools, but also staying true to yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. We've covered a lot, haven't we? From building that strong resume foundation to incorporating those AI insights to keeping your resume current as you move through your career.
Yeah, and it's important to remember AI can be a game changer, but it's not magic.
Definitely not. It's about using AI as a partner, not letting it take over.
Right, exactly. It's about combining the power of technology with your own drive, your creativity, and all those unique things that make you, well, you.
And on that note, we'll leave you with that question from our expert. What sets you apart? In this world of AI-powered resumes, what unique skills, what experiences, or perspectives can you bring to the table? What makes you the candidate that employers just can't say no to?
Think about it, explore it, and let that come through in everything you do, from your resume to your interviews, everything.
Such great advice to take with you as you start your job search. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Until next time, happy job hunting.